everyone, welcome back to another school tips video. This video is going to be on how to choose a career, and in no way am I saying that there is a right way or that I'm a professional at this and you can follow all these tips and find the perfect career. It's just things that I've picked up from how I chose a career in high school and being in college, and it's just how I think it's best for you guys to choose a career. So it's just tips. I'm not saying this is the definite answer, but I hope you guys take my tips into consideration when you're choosing a career. And if you guys have any other tips, make sure to leave them down below so everyone can see. But let's just get into how to choose a career for you. So I get this question from a lot of my viewers who are in high school and they're trying to see what types of classes they want to take in college and what path they should be taking. So first of all, assess yourself. You know, what are you interested in? What are you good at? So this is easy to kind of tell what kind of courses you're taking in high school. If you're taking certain courses that you think you're really good at, like maybe you're really good at sciences like biology and chemistry, maybe you're really good at drama, maybe you're really good at I don't know what else there is, like mathematics. If you're really good at English, if you love writing, then you can definitely go toward that sort of path. So look at the classes you've taken in high school and then see what classes you did really well in, what classes really interest you. Make sure you go into a subject that really interests you, grabs your attention, and you can really tell from what courses you've taken in high school so far. Next, you want to think about what type of work environment or what type of work style works better for you. So do you like an environment where you're in an office, where you're in an enclosed area in a building? Do you want a job where you're outside, you get to travel, you get to move around a lot? Another question you want to ask when you're thinking about your career is if you want a job that's very consistent and something that's more structured. Or do you want a job that is always changing, something that, you know, is more flexible? If you want a job that has more opportunities to move up, or if you want a job that kind of is structured and more consistent. So it depends on you, of course, but that's definitely something you need to think about. You also want to know your social needs and what you're comfortable in, because a lot of jobs, they ask you if you can work well with others, if you're more of an independent worker. So think about that, because I know I'm more of an independent worker. Do you want to be in an environment with a lot of people where you can converse with your co-workers, or do you want to be in a job where you do your more independent work, you work on your own, you make your own decisions, you don't need to really interact with your co-workers? So think about that, because jobs, a lot of them can be very focused on working as a team, or there's other jobs where it's really focused on you making your own decisions and being independent. Another factor to think about is your balance between life and work, because some people want a regular 9-to-5 job where they can be home, they can have time for dinner, have time on the weekends to spend time with their kids, something like that. So if you want a consistent 9-to-5 job with weekends off, or if you're going to have a job where you're on call and you may work 12-hour shifts or graveyard shifts, think about that first, because you definitely want to consider your life, of course. If you're going to have a family, if you're going to be married, or if you want to travel first, it really depends, because some jobs you're on call and then some jobs are more flexible, or some jobs are more structured where it's 9-to-5 kind of job like that. And of course, when you're looking into career, you want to see how long it'll take to get to that career. So most careers, you need to have education after high school. So look into how long you have to go to school. If you need a certification, if you need a bachelor's, a doctorate, what degree you need for that job, but go look at that. Look at the requirements. If you need some internship work, if you need, I don't know, just all the college work that goes into getting a good job, definitely look at how long it estimates for you to get to that degree, to get to that job. And if you need to apply to certain graduate schools, definitely look at that and look at the locations of the graduate schools, so you kind of have an idea of how long it'll take you after high school to get to the career you want. So once you've thought all of that over, you probably have a list of all of the careers that you have in mind. So go ahead and create a list. I think lists are great because you can also list the pros and cons of each job. So I suggest making a list and then putting the pros of each job, what you like about it, why it interests you, and then go in the cons. Just put like little things that you think would not work for you, and you can kind of prioritize your needs that way. Once you have your list of careers, you can go and do your research. Research is so important. I know some classes in high school make you research a career, so that'll help you a lot. And then you can research the colleges that you plan to go to. You can just print them out and make a little portfolio. That's what I did when I was in high school. I made a portfolio of the potential schools I wanted to go to, the programs in there that interested me, and also the costs, of course, because you know, I gotta think of in-state, out-of-state tuition, housing. That's a whole nother video about college, but just kind of jot that down, kind of estimate the prices so you can see which school would be better for you. Also, if you have questions or you need more information on a career, try check your counselor's office in high school. They probably have packets or more information on the career and the schools that'll get you to there. Or if you're already in college, like a freshman, and still kind of looking for what career path, you can go to like a career center. I know there's centers in college where you can speak to a counselor, or it's actually graduate students in there to kind of guide you on that path. And they'll make you a little kind of outline of just how you get to the career path. If you need to go to a graduate school, they kind of map out the classes for you and estimate how long it'll take you to get to that degree you need. So those are really helpful. So go and check those out because there are tons of resources out there that want to help you. So make sure you take advantage of those. Now that you've got your potential careers, you can go out into your community and try to see if you can shadow some professionals. And shadowing just means you get an opportunity to follow them while they're at their job, and that way you can get insight into what they do, their hours, pretty much like just seeing exactly what they do in their profession and see if that's right for you. So I shadowed some professionals, and it's really good. It's a nice way to just see what they're doing and really be in the environment and kind of get a feel if that's for you. You can also do internships, or you can just get a part-time job so you can get paid. But yeah, definitely just go into the community, because I know a lot of professionals are really open to having like high school students or even college students just shadow them so that they will know what the career is about, and definitely ask questions and really get involved in that shadowing, because it'll really help you get insight into that career. And once you've chosen your career, don't just be set on it. I can't stress this enough, because I know a lot of people change their careers, especially if it's in college. People switch majors. Even after you get a degree, some people want to change their career. So be open to that as well. Don't be stuck in one place. You may even find another career, but it's along the same kind of path. So maybe you want to do something else. Be really open to it. Just follow your heart. Think about what you want to do, what interests you, and just make the most of it. So I wish you guys the best of luck in choosing your career. And if you guys have any more questions, leave them down in the comments. And for more school tips videos, check out my school tips playlist. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!